5 treatment options for your alcoholic husband. Hi friends, welcome to Marriage Realities, a comprehensive relationship channel. Today's video will be talking about the varied treatment options for your alcoholic husband. Being married to an alcoholic husband is quite a traumatic experience to you. It is because the alcoholism of your husband has eaten into all that is good remaining in him, health-wise and character-wise. When your husband is addicted to alcohol, he loses interest in his job. He loses interest in his family life. All that interests your husband is having his drinks at any cost. When your husband starts drinking, there's no stopping him. He drinks until he becomes unconscious about the state he is in. The addiction of your husband to alcohol makes your married life hellish to you. You feel emotionally drained as your husband shows scant respect to your emotions. Your relationship with him has no joy for you. In fact, not a day passes without your husband abusing you, verbally and physically. You feel ashamed to face the society as you feel the alcoholism of your husband to be a social stigma. You are sure that everyone is gossiping behind your back about the alcoholism of your husband. Many a time you long for some magic that would make the addiction of your husband to alcoholism disappear just like that. But sadly, there's no such magic available to you. The addiction of your husband to alcohol will not disappear on its own. It should be treated as you would treat any other disease. There are many treatment options available which might cure the alcoholic habit of your husband. But if you delay, it might be tough to cure your husband, and so you must act fast. One word of caution though. This video in no way confirms that your husband will be cured 100%. I'm only suggesting the treatments available to him. You should coordinate with your doctor to decide which is the treatment best for your husband. The cure of your husband from his addiction to alcohol depends upon various factors. The most important factor that can cure your husband's degenerative habit is his decision to come out of it. Yes. Only your husband should do everything to come out of this habit which is destroying his family life. You should definitely consult a doctor before deciding upon the mode of treatment you should opt for. Shall we now have a look at the treatment options available for your alcoholic husband? The number 1 treatment options for your alcoholic husband is detoxification. Your husband's body metabolism is destroyed when he is an alcoholic. Detoxification might get rid of the toxic alcohol from the body of your husband. But it should always be done under medical supervision. But if you try this treatment on your own, the consequences could prove dangerous to the life of your husband. Your husband should be medically monitored so that he can be detoxed safely. The post-detoxification period of your husband is also crucial to him. After this treatment, your husband should do everything he can to recover from his alcoholic habit. During his recovery period, he'll be advised to avoid the trigger points that makes him drink. It might be a friend who compels him to drink. It might be some relationship issues that make your husband so tense that he resorts to drinking. As earlier mentioned, the true doctor to make your husband come out of his drinking habit is only himself. The number 2 treatment options for your alcoholic husband is rehabilitation. This is the trickiest part in the process of curing your alcoholic husband. Most often, your husband will refuse to acknowledge the fact that his alcoholism is a disease. He will adamantly say that he is not addicted to drinking. He might refuse to stay in a rehabilitation center for his treatment. But you must be firm in making your husband agree to rehabilitate himself. Mostly, rehabilitation is a residential treatment because you must be continuously monitored. The advantage of residential rehabilitation is your husband will meet people who are alcoholics like him. So, your husband will have first-hand information about how alcoholism destroys health and mental stability. It is true that your husband might feel apprehensive and anxious about what he can expect in a rehabilitation center. But after entering into a rehabilitation center, he will learn the skills to make him come out of his disastrous habit. The number 3 treatment options for your alcoholic husband is medication-assisted treatment. You should never treat your husband with medicines on hearsay or by browsing the internet. If you do so, it could prove dangerous to the life of your husband. You should always consult your doctor for proper medications for your alcoholic husband. The medications prescribed by your doctor will control the alcoholic cravings of your husband and help him handle the effects of his withdrawal symptoms in a much better way. The number 4 treatment options for your alcoholic husband is self-help groups. Alcoholics Anonymous is a group which provides a helpful atmosphere for people like your husband who are struggling with alcohol addiction. These groups give your husband a sense of community and trust that he can be cured. They make arrangements for your husband to mingle with people who overcome their alcoholism. When your husband hears history of cure from others, he will be more motivated to do everything to cure himself. The number 5 treatment options for your alcoholic husband is family therapy. The alcoholism of your husband pulverizes your family life into nothingness. Almost every single member of your family is affected by the alcoholism of your husband. Family therapy helps you understand the emotional problems of your husband. It also helps your husband understand the emotional trauma his family undergoes because of his addiction. During family therapy, you feel sympathetic towards your husband, and he also understands how much he has put his family under shame and stress because of his drinking. You must understand that the alcoholism of your husband cannot be cured just like that. The recovery of your husband from alcoholism might be a lifelong process. It will require continued emotional support and medical treatment. Encouraging your husband in his process of recovery and offering his support is a positive first step towards his fast recovery. Did this video make you understand the treatment options available to cure your alcoholic husband? Marriage realities will have many such relationship eye-openers. Subscribe to my channel to understand your marriage in a new light. Press the bell icon for updates about my latest relationship videos. Make love forever until death do us part your relationship goal.